Welcome to the Shipley Nature Center. My name is Lauren Scandura and I've been a Girl Scout for 12 years. For my Gold Award project, I restored many of the displays you will see located right beyond this gate. Join me as we explore this native California habitat located here in Huntington Beach, California.
Shipley Nature Center was originally founded in 1974. It was an area that was set aside as 18 acres of native habitat in Central Park.
A gentleman, Donald Shipley, who was a professor at Long Beach State, decided that as a part of the park, he wanted a natural setting to educate children as to what our environment was like. And thus we had Shipley Nature Center within 350 acres of our Central Park.
For my Gold Award project, I created an educational scavenger hunt program that enables you to discover and identify plants throughout the Shipley Nature Center. You guys want to go find some plants? Yes! Sweet!
Our history is long. It goes back to Native Americans. We know they were in this area because one of our docents lived on this property. And she told us stories about her father, who was a farmer. As he would plow the fields, he would find remnants of various utensils and the kinds of things that Native Americans would use.
This is our first stop on the scavenger hunt, which is the Torrey pine. Even though the Torrey pine is considered endangered today, the Native Americans would use their seeds as an important food source.
We have 18 acres of essentially natural grounds. This is what you would have seen if you've lived here 100 years ago.
At this station you will find the alder tree, which is identifiable by its eye-like symbol. And this tree was considered sacred to the Native Americans that once used to live on this land.
Just to see the trees, the native trees that you wouldn't see anywhere else in this area. It's a unique opportunity to experience the state of California.
And that's very important because we turned ourselves into palm trees and all kinds of things Hawaiian when we're really a very desert-like environment.
It's an education spot. It's not just for children to come here for an education, it's for adults to come for an education.
And I think now more than ever, we're teaching people about native plants, how beautiful they can be, and that if they use these plants, they would have drought-tolerant gardens.
This is station number 3 on the scavenger hunt, which is a sycamore tree. As you can see, the sycamore tree loses its leaves during the fall, but they grow back during the spring. The sycamore tree is identifiable by its white molted bark.
One of the things you find out when you volunteer here is the fact that people come here and they love being here. When they come into a natural setting like this, nature causes you to be happy.
Here in the demo garden you will find the lilac verbena. This plant virtually blooms year-round and attracts lots of butterflies.
The photographers love it. We have photographers that come here and camp out for 2 and 3 hours just photographing all the butterflies.
Also located in the demo garden is the white sage plant. The white sage was used by Native Americans in sacred rituals, and bees produce fine honey with this plant. Here at Station 6 is the sugar bush. The sugar bush has distinctive red and white flower clusters, as you can see. The lemonade berry and the sugar bush are very similar, except that the sugar bush leaves are pointed upward like a smile.
We have upwards of 13,000 school children coming through here through our Inside the Outdoors program, plus all of the children's tours that we run after school.
The toyon berry plant is also referred to as the Christmas berry. It's located variously throughout the Shipley Nature Center. The Native Americans used the toyon berry to make tea and herbal remedies with.
This nature center is actually an outdoor science center. And every day we have children coming in that are experiencing all the sights, smells, sounds of nature.
There are not many places in California that depict what California was like about 100 years ago.
So this is an environment area that they can come to. It's not in a classroom, it's not on a video, it's for real.
The western redbud is recognized as the city plant of Huntington Beach. Even though it's winter, you can see that it's already starting to blossom beautiful pink, vibrant flowers.
The structure of the redbud is really intricate. It's architecturally beautiful. And all through the whole year, there's a look to that particular tree.
The coast live oak thrives in coastal regions. This tree produces acorns that are consumed by many of the animals that live here in the Shipley Nature Center.
I have always loved the oak trees. I mean, they're green year-round, and they provide so much shelter, so much shade. They're kind of California trees.
At this station on the scavenger hunt, you'll find the coast redwoods. The coast redwoods are considered the tallest trees in the world and are the official California state trees.
I love the redwoods, and a lot of people who tour Shipley will say, but they don't belong here. They're a Northern California tree. Well, the truth is, if you've ever been over to the Bolsa Chica Mesa, they, during their archaeological digs, discovered layers and layers of peat that was redwood. So we do know they have a history in this region.
Oh dear, we've stumbled across some deer grass. You can identify the deer grass by its narrow, pointy leaves. Our final station on the scavenger hunt is the lemonade berry. The lemonade berry was used by the Native Americans to make an enjoyable lemonade drink. As you remember from the previous station, the sugar bush, these two plants are very similar. The biggest difference between these two plants is that the lemonade berry's leaves are pointed downward.
Sight, sound, smell, feel, all of human senses are being touched by being here at Shipley. All of that kind of stuff makes this such a great place to come and visit that when people come here, they really, really love it.
I think the future looks good because we have a wonderful group of people who are dedicated to making sure that Shipley always remains with its mission of keeping this habitat native and also making sure the children of this community understand the importance of a place like Shipley.
The main goal is to educate and bring people here as an oasis within the city of Huntington Beach.
Thank you for joining us on the scavenger hunt. Did you guys have fun?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. As you can see, a lot of the plants here at the Shipley Nature Center were once important to the lifestyle of the Native Americans. Thank you for joining us on this tour. I hope you come and visit us again.